have people that have doxed me or tried to dox me, called the police on me, made fake police reports, and people that have doxed Jay. And you can have them around you, but I've told you from the beginning,
Okay,
I don't
what's
want to
up?
be
What's
around
good,
that. I
bro?
have nothing against Jackie, but I don't want to be around that. Period. That's it. And it's
Y'all done
starting
the
to
same
happen
to each
all
other
over
though,
again.
Biscuit.
And
Biscuit, y'all
Jada's
done the same
young.
to
That's
each
why
other
y'all
though.
are. That's why
But
Jackie's attacking
nobody's
her because
coming
she's
at,
gonna fight
nobody's
back.
doing nothing to Jada. No one's doing nothing to Jada. And I made sure like no one's
You don't know
Jada,
what's happened
has she
behind the
been
scenes
doxxed? Has she
either.
been doxxed? Has she been
No, she
anything?
has not been
Anything?
doxxed.
Has she
Nobody's
been,
no,
talking
has
not
bad
anybody
yet.
about
made
her.
profile pictures?
Not yet.
It's not gonna
Not
happen.
yet.
It hasn't happened. It's not gonna happen.
What do you
It's
mean
not
not
gonna happen.
yet? Just because it
Jada,
happened
like
in
I
the
told you,
past
Jada,
doesn't
just
mean
leave it
nothing
alone.
happened
It's
again.
clear that they don't like you and that you don't need to
I
be
don't
in this
even know her
group.
like that,
So
Biscuit. I
you
don't
just
know
said you don't
her.
feel comfortable with her in here.
Well,
She don't
because
need to
what
be
I
in here.
seen, what I seen,
Send it
you
to
know,
me then.
for one, you know how I am. I don't fuck with nobody. I don't have no issues with nobody. You know what I'm saying? I don't really care what anybody says. Yes, to me, this is TikTok. I don't care. I'm hardly even on. I didn't even realize until they sent me
One
the
second, babe.
clips on
And
her.
Biscuit, she is young, and that's the reason why I'm like being mindful, but she is disrespectful to everybody. And that's
She's
not
Mhm.
okay.
not.
Who have I
No, she is,
disrespected?
Biscuit. You're not even there.
I am
What do you
there, and if
mean?
I'm not
Who you're
there, somebody's
disrespectful
there
to?
for
Hey,
me.
but hey, relax, y'all. Please talk right to each other. Please be respectful and
Like I
don't
said, I have nothing
disrespect
against Jackie,
each
but
other, please.
I've had the cops called on me falsely. I've had people try to find what state I live in, and I'm not gonna say who, but I'm sure people know who it was, and everyone can lie to me and say they didn't do it, but they did, and it happened to Jay too. So I don't know why everyone's defending.
Hey, got it.
It don't make sense. Look,
But you
Jay,
just sat up
Jada,
on the panel with her
Hey,
too for
Felicia, I'm
not.
not even talking to you.
But I'm
Everybody,
just
please
saying.
Anyways,
respect each
like I
other,
was saying,
please.
Gabby, because I'm talking to you.
make her
Look,
souls. Thank you.
she's never disrespected
It's
you or
exactly a
Jay.
bike
And if
ride.
you can send me a clip, I would be more than happy to look at it.
Okay, okay.
And that's it. That's it. I have
I don't,
nothing against you or Jay. I love
Thank
I
you,
you
don't
my
guys.
either.
And
I
brother.
you
don't
know
have.
that.
I don't have anything against anybody over here because if when she was over there with
It
them,
was, right?
you know what I'm saying? I don't care. I mean, you know what? It bothers me, but I don't care. I don't care because it's not that fucking serious. You know what
It's
I'm saying?
not. It's literally
And
TikTok.
I
I
have
think
been
Jada,
doxxed. My business has been put out there by a lot of people, which I don't care because ain't nobody coming to my house or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like
exactly.
I said, so it doesn't bother me. I don't care. But my thing is like if
Mm-hmm.
there are mods, you were once our mod too. You know what I'm saying? I don't have an issue with you. You know
Thank you,
that.
Biscuit.
Me and
You're
you
welcome.
have talked a lot privately on our own phone calls. You know what I'm saying? I don't have
Mm-hmm.
issues with anybody, but
Appreciate you,
do I feel
Justice.
comfortable when I seen her on panels with people that don't like us? Period. People that don't like
And
us.
that's gonna
And
be
she's
uncomfortable, but you can't. I
yeah,
mean,
it's
I'm
uncomfortable.
everywhere with some people y'all don't like either, but y'all don't say
Yeah,
nothing
but
to
are you
me.
sitting there agreeing? Are you sitting there agreeing?
If
Yeah.
it's the truth or right,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. So, but you know what? A lot of the shit that they say about me is not true.
I mean, I don't go over
You know
there
what I
because they
mean?
don't like me. They just, I mean, I don't go over there.
Yeah. So like, it's just like,
Like, look what happened the other day, right? Oh, with that girl. And I hate to even bring it up, right? She had nothing to do with this, but the girl that was on the panel, right? What's her name? You know, whenever it came to Biscuit, hey, I've known Biscuit for a whole year. You know what I'm saying? It came out the wrong way. You know, basically, I have your back. That's what it was. Like I had your back, but at the same time, I had to, you know what I'm saying, talk to her. I had to talk to her and let her know, like, hey, Biscuit sometimes says stuff the wrong way and she doesn't mean it. And that's what it was.
mm-hmm.
Like, you know, I don't want people thinking that you're a person that goes around this app disrespecting people that have bad, disabilities and stuff like that. So of course I had your back, Biscuit.
There's no disability. I mean, I'm not even gonna talk
Biscuit, let's
about
not
it.
get into that.
Yeah,
I don't want to get
exactly.
into
But
that.
look, it hasn't been diagnosed by a doctor, just by
Biscuit, I don't want to
TikTok.
get into that. Biscuit,
Okay, you
I
just
don't want
brought
to
it
get
up
in.
though, Jay.
I'm just saying, I didn't say anything about, I'm just saying I had your
Yeah,
back. I'm
change
not
the
saying
subject.
anything.
Anyways, I think there's a lot of people here that don't fuck with Jada because y'all think she's disrespectful. And like I told you, Jada, you just don't need to be here. Call it quits. That's it. Just don't come in here. That's it. They don't fuck with you. I mean, that's it. So There's other places we can be on this app. It don't have to be in here, you know?
Yeah.
So just fuck it. That's it. You're not the only person that's complained about someone in here.
Right.
So
Nice to mean, Biscuit.
a lot of people complain about you, Jackie. I don't have anything against you,
And?
but a lot of people
But am
complain
I
about
here
you.
disrespecting Jay and Gabby? No. Am I here disrespecting other mods?
She's
No.
never disrespected Jay or Gabby. Like I said, if you guys have a clip, send it to me. I've never seen
But
it.
who
I've
are you
never
to
heard
dictate
it.
who's supposed to be in here?
What are you talking about?
You're literally coming in here trying to give everyone a hard time because
I'm talking about
you don't like
Jada.
being
She
around
doesn't need
here.
to be in here if you guys have already removed her from the group and blocked her.
Okay, so what's
She's
the
not
big deal?
blocked. I
She
unblocked her.
was
I told you
blocked.
that yesterday, and
Your
I
people
unblocked
block
her right
everybody.
away.
Anyways, I don't have nothing against Jay or Gabby, and they're never gonna turn their back on me. So y'all can say whatever y'all want. I'm just telling
And I'm
Jada,
not,
y'all don't
because
fuck with her. She don't need to
because
be in
I do
here.
care and I do love you, Biscuit, and you know that. But you know what? Just because I care and love you, I don't. Just like there's people that you fuck with that I don't. There's people that you're gonna fuck with that we're not, and it's just
Yeah, and I'm not forcing it. I'm just trying to make it clear. Y'all don't fuck with Jada. She don't need to be here, and it's okay. That's absolutely fine. She needs. You're young, Jada. You need to realize that. I've already told you off the app. They don't fuck with you. So it is what it is.
But you're saying like a lot of people don't fuck with Jackie, but you fuck with Jackie because you were sitting.
I fuck with
her
Jackie
on a-
because I forgave her for everything that happened.
Okay, so then I don't understand why you're going so
I'm
hard
gonna say
against
this
her.
right now. You and I don't have an issue, but I don't fuck with Jada. I don't fucking take
And
the
that's
disrespect, and
your
that's it.
choice. That's your choice.
okay.
And
So
that's
look,
what I'm
everybody.
fine with.
Okay, and then you know what? Is it's like this. They're our mods. They're part of our group. Yes, we've done fucked up shit to each other. I've done some fucked up shit to them. They've done fucked up shit to us back and then. You know what? I dropped all that shit. Biscuit, me and you had an issue at one time, and now look, I cover you. I love you. I love you like family. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, just because I fuck with you that hard doesn't mean I'm gonna go fuck with her that hard, because like I don't even know her like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's just like it's not. I don't know. I don't fuck with her because I seen her. I seen her on panels that people that talk shit about me and really talk lies and say all kinds of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And I just rather not be and surround myself with her when she's agreeing and for the whole panel, with the whole panel, just talking shit about the whole panel. If that's how she feels, then why want to be in here? Why do you want to be in here? That's how you feel. You know what I'm saying?
Where's the clip, Jay?
Hi, Mimi.
Where's the
Anyways,
clip at?
if anyone wants to directly send it to
Nova,
me,
I didn't even see
Sorry
you,
to be
girl.
in y'all business. I did. Sorry, Biscuit. I didn't come over here to be in y'all business or nothing like that.
No, that's
I did
fine.
come over here though, Gab, because I haven't had a chance. I think I have you blocked, and I think you have me blocked too. I told Jay a long time ago that I did want to come over here and apologize to you because even though I was upset with Jay, and I honestly, I don't even know why me and Jay or any of y'all was upset with me. I figure it's because of the Shelby situation. And even if I had not have fell out with Shelby, because even before I fell out with him, I owe you an apology because I should not have spoke on what's going on with you personally, medically, because that's none of my motherfucking business. That shouldn't have came out of my mouth. And even if I had issues with your partner, regardless of whatever the case was, I shouldn't have said that to you or about you or told your business to nobody because that wasn't my place. And I am so sorry for telling.
Is this the real Nova?
Yes, it's her.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Who muted her?
Me to pick her up from work.
Wait,
but
what happened? You cut out,
I
Nova.
genuinely, I felt like the disrespect was on here, and so I'm not woman enough to not come up here and give you the apology that you deserve because you do deserve that.
I do appreciate
Love
that.
you, Nova.
And I appreciate that. You almost made me cry, girl. No, just saying. No, I appreciate that, and that really means a lot. And you know, and I do apologize for what I said about you. You know, and
watch out, mute Selena.
Ooh,
Well, you know what? Since we're doing the apologizing, Nova, I'm sorry for my shit that I did to you.
nobody
I do
knew.
apologize.
It's okay, Jack. Y'all know your ass.
But I
be
am not a
drunk.
fucking prostitute. I may be old, I may drink, but I'm not a fucking prostitute, okay?
And it's okay, and I get it, cause I'll be drinking Hennessy too when y'all be over here fighting. So I get it, and I, honest to God,
This
like
girl.
I don't know how the beef started. I don't know how it is.
It just happened so
I'm getting the
fast.
fuck away from it.
Yeah, that's what we're trying to do.
They,
Just try to
I
just
don't even
keep it.
know how we became enemies or what the fuck. I don't know. I know most of it wasn't even me being mad at you. It was me being mad because you like brought Nosy into it, and that's like my sister. Like, so the same way you feel about when we was talking about Gabby, that's how I feel about Nosy. And
Yeah.
so anybody at any point, you could say her big toe is ugly, and I'm like, I'm fixed to ride out to your house in my car with a broke tire. Like,
Yeah.
I'm on that. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I don't know why we started beefing. Like I said, I think that a lot has been said to the point where we probably will never ever be friends. But
At least
I
we could
feel
be
like I do
cordial.
owe you an apology for the stuff I did. I can honest to God get up here and tell you that I never doxed you. I never looked for your address. I never
I know
kept
that wasn't you.
my mind. I have so little brain cells that didn't come to my mind to look up y'all stuff. I didn't. I honestly God didn't. And when it was given to me, I really didn't even care because I didn't think that it was that big of a beef. Now that I
Right.
know the extent of how everything went, I understand why y'all targeted me and anybody near me because it did look like I was targeting y'all. But I can put that on my dead baby daddy. I can put that on my kids. I did not target y'all.
All right. Well, I mean, I apologize for my part towards
I
you.
do
and
apologize for my
everyone
part
else.
in what I said about you too, Nova. I
Because
do
you-
apologize.
And
But I
like
think
you
that's all
said,
I've ever said.
yeah.
So,
And like you said, a lot to do had been like manipulated by Shelby because the conversation before when we had a falling out, he had a text message to me that somehow you guys were having a falling out because of the whole Heffa thing. So that's why I was like, I didn't understand what was going on. But then he turned it around and then had it seem like it was me targeting you when I was just like, wait, I thought Nova's not your friend. I don't know what's going on. So
And that's what I figured. And that's why, like I said, I'm not mad at y'all. I was at first just because of, and I'm not even going to say his name, I was upset with y'all over that situation only because I felt like a lot of y'all on this panel know that situation or have had situations like that. So then to me, it was just like, especially y'all as women, probably Jay, I don't know how men think, so I didn't take it too personal, but as women, like, that's one thing that I wouldn't never do with y'all, whether I'm mad at y'all or hated y'all or anything like that. I wouldn't sit with nobody who did anything to y'all or y'all kids. And even if I hated you, I wouldn't fuck with nobody like that just because even though we could be the worst of enemies, it's just some shit you just don't do. And so that did put me, once that happened, it put a battery pack in me to say all those mean and hurtful things. That's not like dismissing it and saying that it was okay, but that is why I did that. But from now on, y'all have my word. Like I don't. This is over for me. It's been months and months of people talking about people. Everybody then got dragged into this shit. I'm done.
yeah, same here. I
yeah,
said that to you
that's what
yesterday.
we've been. That's what we've been trying to do. But there's just people that just want to keep on and keep on and keep on, and we're just done. We're tired of it. All of us, every single one of us. We talk about it every day. Like, but don't get it wrong. Like, of course, it upsets us when we hear somebody saying something about one of us or or whatever. Of course, we kind of lash out, but then we're like, damn, we shouldn't have done that. You know what I mean? So
And that's me too. I'm a hothead. I say some mean shit and then I'm like, oh, Nosy said that she get unblocked. Jay, I don't know how you feel
Yeah,
about
yeah,
that.
I
I don't.
got you. I got
But
you.
I'm like that too, Gabby. I am a hothead. So when somebody say something, I say something just as mean to hurt their feelings, and then I go back and I be like, damn, I shouldn't have said that shit. You know what I mean? Like I went way too harshly, and that's something that I'm learning even at my adult grown ass age. I go way too hard sometimes. And like that shouldn't even be that hard, and then I end up disrespecting somebody.
yeah,
I think we've done a lot of disrespecting to each other, and I'm so glad that we can squash that shit. Because honestly, me and you, we're not good, like, targeting each other.
Yeah, because it's bad. Jackie is bad.
You're the worst.
No, can I ask you a
No,
question for
you're the
real?
worst.
For real?
Yeah,
And I'm
you are
not
the
even
fucking
this
worst,
but
dude.
did you really set the people's house on fire? Yes, girl.
Oh my god, I can show you
Girl.
that text from Shelby. He said some chick that I accidentally, but she told me to block on his page, like sent him a message, and he was like, she was saying, I have that fucking message. This chick was saying that I was one of the Tate sisters, and I had 4 houses burnt down, And I was also Santos and Bree's manager, and I'm part of like the human trafficking with Andrew Tate and all that stuff. I still have that freaking thread.
Hold on, let me try to go to my other thing and unblock her because I can't.
No, and
It
you know
only
what?
gives
And I
me a
know
certain
a lot of
amount.
people.
Guys,
is
I'm
like,
sorry. I
and I
gotta
know
drive,
that
so
a
I'm
lot
gonna
of
get
y'all
off.
in the comments is
Be
like,
careful, biscuits.
well, why would you be up there with him? First of all, I did. Whether y'all fuck with me or not, like when you say something to somebody out of pocket, regardless if they accept your apology or not, it's certain shit that you do need to apologize for. And me working in healthcare, if I say that I'm taking care of people, that weighed on me only because I shouldn't have been up there telling Gabby business. So I know some of y'all fuck with me, but also that was wrong. That's fucking wrong. I shouldn't have told that woman business. I don't know her from a can of paint, and I would feel pissed off if they did it to me. So I didn't have no business in it.
Which woman?
To Gabby. So they're asking me like, why am I up here? So I think
I was like,
sometimes
which
because
woman
y'all
are we
so
talking
used to the
about?
beef, y'all be up here like, oh shit, y'all you didn't. No. This don't mean that everybody's kumbaya. Cause I still don't fuck with Felicia. She's fake as fuck, and I'll never forgive her bitch ass. So I'm not fucking with her, and she will never even. I wouldn't spit on her if she was on fire.
Okay,
But
Nova,
Gabby, I owe her an
listen.
apology. I
But
do.
you're
I owe
mad
her an
about
apology.
a whole
And it's
issue about
certain
sitting
differences.
with
Like I said,
Eli.
like the situation with Jay and Gabby, that's just arguing and beef shit. But when you pretend to be somebody's friend, you just like Shelby. When you sitting up and you was over here talking about this panel, and then you over there with us, you talking about them, then you over here with us talking about that's the messy shit. That's the shit that I can't forgive, because you can be a real ass motherfucker like Jay. He didn't fuck with us, and he made that clear. But you did not make that shit clear. You was over here with them, and then you was over there with us, and then you over here with them, and then you over there with us, and then you acting like then you drunk and you don't know nothing. No, I can't respect that. Because if you was a real ass bitch, you would have stood on 10. That's that same shit that Shelby do. I don't know what happened. I wasn't there. That's part of the problem, because y'all was doing that shit, but then y'all was in inboxes and all kind of shit. Oh, this is what happened. Nova, did you miss this live? And did you see what Jay said here and this and this? But then when Jay come over there, it's like, I didn't say anything. Jay, I could never, brother. I couldn't. That's the shit. Like, this the shit. So I owed them an apology, and I'm sorry for turning up on your live. But that's all I meant to say. Is because it's people like you that get no respect. At least if you gonna hate somebody, do that shit with your chest and stand on it. Don't be fake and pretend to be somebody's friend or be cool with them and start controversy, and then you don't stand on it. That's
Okay,
crazy.
but that may be your opinion, but that's not everybody's opinion. And I had stepped away for quite a long time, so I don't know why you're getting or where you're getting that I'm sitting up here talking shit about people and then going to another panel and talking shit about people, because clearly if I was doing that, I wouldn't be friends with Jackie.
Jackie
would
didn't
have called me out
motherfucking
on my
know.
shit a long time ago.
Jackie didn't nobody knew. They didn't know. And nobody over there from our side was gonna say shit, because we felt that even if we said something, they wasn't gonna listen. So we didn't say shit. So don't act like the reason that they fucking with you is because they knew that you was talking shit about them and they just let you. These people on this panel ain't like that. I know that.
So what?
If y'all knew that Felicia was talking shit about y'all, would she be
I
over
would
here?
really like to know.
Would
I
she
would
be
really
over
like
here?
to know.
Gabby, would you, as a grown-ass woman, sit with somebody who's talking shit about you and being your friend? No. Right. So don't act like they stupid, dumb, or slow, Felicia, because that's what you do. You play with people on this fucking app all the time.
Where's your receipts? Where's
Oh,
your
don't worry, because see, you a bitch that'll push me to post the receipts, because you should know out of anybody, I always got receipts. It's not now time that a bitch didn't ever challenge me to post a receipt and I ain't got it. Just like when I showed Jackie the messages when you was talking shit and you tried to, and you and Riaz tried to act like I did some shit and I went and screenshotted them to show her. And then when y'all got embarrassed because Jackie called y'all on y'all shit in that Snapchat group, then you tried to delete them like somebody hadn't already screenshotted them. Play with your pussy, not me.
I tried to delete them. I don't remember that happening.
Okay,
Jackie.
Felicia. This is what I'm
So
talking
hold
about.
on, hold on. Reyes did show me her thread of her thread
First
of
of all,
touch codes here.
Nova, that was a fake message. I showed Jack.
Riaz, girl, bye.
You bye.
You
Why
just
would
don't
I
like
Hey,
me
say?
hey,
because
hey,
Yes, we
let's
were
calm the
never
fuck
cool.
down,
Why would
dude.
I lie on you?
Because
No
you did. I
offense.
even showed. I
No
even showed
offense.
Jackie.
When you came into my inbox, I never had spoken to you before.
I sent
So
all those
why would I
messages to
speak to
Jackie.
you
I
then?
missed them
You
to
had been
Jackie. I
following me
messaged
around the
everything. You
motherfucking
fucking
app. Hey
liar.
Nova, Queen Nova,
You're
because you was
fucking lying.
following
You're such a
Jackie.
bitch about it
So why
too.
would I talk to you?
You just want to
Out of
kiss
the blue,
Jackie's
I just
ass
went and
so
talked to
bad
you.
that you want her to be your friend, and you're here being
All
all
right,
cold.
Nova's
You're
unblocked.
fake.
I
Me and
think
Jackie won't never be friends again. I
that's
don't have to
wild.
disrespect her. You
Yeah.
was over there on our live sucking
So
dick. Do what
Jackie
you mean.
exposed you, called you a liar, and said everything that that Eli's done to you has been a lie. She exposed you for that, but yet you're mad
Who
at me.
exposed me?
Jackie did.
Because there's not one receipt that I've seen.
And she exposed you, but yet you want to be
She
mad at me.
exposed what? Because where's the receipts? I have 50
Y'all, we're
messages
trying
in
to
my
like
phone of
diffuse
people
all
asking
this.
y'all for receipts and nobody
Oh,
showed not
hey.
one.
Yeah,
All
we're
right,
trying to do. Yeah, we are trying
can
to
we move
diffuse all
forward
this.
from this, dude?
We
Like,
can,
Yeah,
Jackie.
that's
We
what we're
can.
trying to
We
do.
can.
That's what we're trying to
We
do.
can. This is not what it was supposed to be.
No,
Those of
okay,
y'all,
yeah,
I hope
it's
y'all
not
accept my
going
apology.
anywhere.
It's not beef, but it is certain stuff that's just not forgiven. And just instead, I won't speak on it.
It's 21 plus.
That's real,
21
bro.
plus.
That's
You
real.
feel
Like
me? I won't
I'd
speak
like
on
to
y'all
know
we're
again.
trying to just
what
the
truth
other
was
day,
I
the other
walking
day,
forth from.
the other day when I was talking to Selena and Sloth and Jeremiah, I had asked them if you know what I'm saying it was possible to where like they wouldn't, you know what I'm saying, say nothing and then like we wouldn't say nothing type shit. You know what I mean? Like you don't gotta be friends with somebody, but you know what I'm saying. You don't have to like mention them. You feel me? And
Exactly.
that's kind of where they're at. You know what I'm saying? And I know that they can do it because they was in your live the other day and they wasn't. You know what I'm saying? Shooting
And that's
slugs
where
and
we at
at each
too.
other.
I think some
And
people
that's the
just don't
thing.
understand when you
That's the
owe
thing is
somebody an
when
apology.
Nova went live and did that. That's when I decided to squash it because I knew where Nova was at. I know she's not going to
Yeah,
be attacking us. And we're not going to be attacking her. And that was it. We were done. Not her, but all of them.
yeah. You know,
Yeah, and
I'm
so
like at the end of the
that's what it
day,
is. But I'm real as fuck. I don't know you, but I wouldn't have felt right being. I was loud with the disrespect towards Gabby. So as a grown ass woman, I wouldn't have felt right just being like, oh, I'm not gonna talk about her when I was disrespectful as fuck. That it just don't work like that.
And just to let you know about that whole, I don't know what you were saying about like someone calling your housing. That wasn't us. And I put that on my kid. That was not us. That
Yeah,
was
that was
somebody
not
else.
we didn't do no shit
that's
like that.
crazy work, bro. That's
yeah,
crazy.
we wouldn't do, especially when it comes to kids and
I mean, be
Yeah.
real. Look, somebody's
That's
in here
one
right
thing we
now
don't do is like
trolling
target kids.
me. They're trolling me right now. They made an account of me. I mean, it's what it is, man. People on the internet are
It is,
built
and
different.
it's
all
going too
agree
far
to
with people's
disagree
addresses and
exactly what
shit.
they say. You know, it's
Somebody
okay.
named
You know,
Bray. B.
let's just move forward is the whole
It
thing.
is.
You know what I
So
mean? And I know that a lot of people it's gonna bother them because we're doing this right now. So they're not gonna be like, oh, we can't go to Nova's and talk about Gabby and Jay. Oh, we can't go to this person's and talk about Gabby and Jay and you know their whatever. So it's just like, you know, a lot of people are gonna
they
not
are. And out of respect, if they tell me that y'all said something,
Who's
I
that?
will message.
I'm right here. What?
I think Jackie unblocked me. I'll message her and ask her. I'm not gonna ask anybody else. I'm not gonna go to anybody else. Exactly, Nosy. I'm not inserting anybody else. I think that's just respectful. If I hear something that's too out of pocket, I will ask y'all
Right here.
before
What?
I get on live or say anything else. Just out of respect, because I'm done.
And she will call you 11 times until you answer.
I will. Because I called Amanda phone like 80 times when I needed to talk to her and address her. So that's why I say I'm done. Y'all have my word on it. I am completely done.
That's real.
Yeah,
I know we
likewise.
don't
We
like
got
each
our
other,
word
but
on
okay,
it too.
Nova, we're done. Like I'm not gonna insert myself in shit.
You know, it's like I said, I get it. I used to be
Yeah.
just like you. That's why I don't hold it against you, because the internet is crazy and you do be
It
feeling
it
like you
takes
can
what
say shit.
happens is that this shit takes you out of character.
It do. And
It
when you
takes you
really
out.
care about people and you build attachments to them on these panels and lives
You
and
be
stuff,
wanting to go
and they
in for
become
them.
your family, you want to stick up for them.
And to be quite honest, Nova, when we first were having that falling out, when Shelby decided that he was going to drag all of us, Reyes did back you up because she also had respect for you. So she was talking good about you to me, just to let you know that.
Yeah, I know. I talked to her. That's what I said. I didn't know how it goes left, but I get it. When you have loyalty to somebody, and she, again, I didn't know Rhea. She knew you, so I couldn't expect her to be picking sides with me or nothing. I get all that. That's why I say I'm not talking on none of y'all no more. I'm done with it. They're not allowed to speak about y'all on my live. I don't know if y'all was in there yesterday, but when they tried to bring up Jay, I said absolutely not, because he wasn't there. If he would have came in the room and wanted to address it over there with everybody else, then I would have. But if he's not there, don't address nothing with him, or I'm not answering nothing about him because he's not in the room. And that's just my respect factor, that if y'all are not over there, then I'm not going to allow them to speak on y'all.
That's
You know
real.
that Danielle account? I'm so glad you called that out, because that was probably the mods. That really was probably Shelby's mod.
I know who it was. So, like I said, now that I
'Cause I
know,
was like, what the
it
fuck, dude?
just, if now that I know, and I, like I said, Jackie, my biggest sorry to you, because a
Like,
lot
I
of
can
that shit
show
I
you our
thought
thread,
was
dude.
you.
Like, I have no issues showing you our thread when he was talking about how you guys are falling out with Heffa. That's why I was like confused, because I'm like, what is going on? And all of a sudden now you're like trying to make it seem like I'm the one just talking shit on Nova when you're the one who had a falling out with her.
Yeah. And I get it. Now that I know, I'm so sorry, because all that stuff was taken out on you, and now I get all those times, just like I was telling Nosy, all them times where you was like, oh shit, I'm sure he probably cussed you out because you not knowing, you just was trying to be
No,
like
Shelby did
mutual.
not cuss me out. The only time Shelby had the balls to fucking cuss me out is when you were on the panel with him. On the phone, he blocks me and then acts like a fucking victim because he can't fucking take it. So the only time he ever cussed me out is because you were on the panel.
Because he need a pit bull to help him.
Yeah.
Well, this pit bull is now a chihuahua, so I'm done with this.
To Nova is he lost like two people that really, really defended him. Like, we were his guard dogs, dude.
He lost a friend. Like, and I don't know how you feel about Shelby, but I take the word friend very,
What did
very
he
seriously.
what did he do exactly? He just
It's a lot of
crazy
shit that he did, and I
He would just like make people feel sorry for him, and then we go attack people. We go on his fucking live and talk shit, and then like come to find out, like he is a piece of shit.
Yeah, come to find out, we
Nova,
talk
why
shit
am I
too.
blocked on this account, Nova?
Oh, because it means I thought that you was an op, so you probably blocked on like 60 or my 62.
Am I off because I didn't send you 7138 or 68?
Yes, Amanda, because I know you got paid your lawyer check, and you know you see my Wi-Fi buffering over here. I need some help.
Well, I need you to unblock me, girl.
Damn, so dude
Okay, I
got
will unblock you.
so dude over here got the hate like Ash Trevino. He got the hate.
So
Don't bring up my friend.
I'm gonna tell you something, Nova. You know the one thing he's afraid of?
No, they do be hating on her.
Hold on.
Don't bring up my friend.
me-
She's not here to defend herself.
Can I finish?
I still don't like her dress.
The one thing I know Shelby's afraid of is you and me like going against him together. Where'd she go?
She's
Probably
on a phone
unblocking
call,
me.
probably. Oh yeah.
She wants that 768 for her Wi-Fi.
And Rain, I know you're in here, and I know you're upset at Reyes when she said your name out loud, but she didn't mean that in a bad way, to be quite honest, to let you know.
Where'd Nova go?
Nosy, do you want
She's
to
on a-
finish?
Yeah, I
She
know.
probably took too long.
And with Nosy, I'm not
Give
gonna
her a
argue with
chance.
her, but I never speak about her. I always talked about Jabba. Yeah, I did. It was her name I would bring up.
Okay,
but-
so we're not.
Does anybody want to
that's
give a
enough,
chance?
Chris.
No, but I'm
Nosy
just
to
saying,
come
like,
back
I
up?
never did. I'm not gonna argue with her, but I never
Yeah.
did. That's all. Like,
Does anybody want to give a chance for Nosy to come up?
I'm a Shelby big fan. Yay, you're a Shelby fan. You're in the wrong panel then, bud.
I just want to ask what group was I?
I got you,
with?
Nosy. Hold on. Give me one
I'm
second.
gonna drop so Nosy can come up.
Never ends. Selena, what power trip are we on? What are you talking about?
I don't know, but I guess someone keeps muting Selena.
It's not me. I'm kind of like
Who?
multitasking, anyways.
Nobody muted her that I know.
Jay would know because I think it tells Jay, so he
She's
would
not.
know.
No,
She's
it'll say
not
mod.
muted.
Right there.
I'm gonna
No,
ask
but I mean on Jay's side.
Okay,
She's
can I
not
speak?
muted.
Commenting with her.
I muted
not muted.
Selena because she's immediately came in talking about Jackie.
Okay. All right.
So-
Let's just relax, y'all. 'cause
Let's
we're
just give everybody a
trying to get
chance
over
to
this.
talk. Let's not mute nobody for, This is a live where
Hold on,
We're all
Selena.
basically everybody's in here that doesn't, you know what I'm saying? Let's just try to.
Nova wants to come back up.
Okay, does anybody want to give Nova a chance to come back up, y'all?
I want
Talk
to
for a
drop
little bit.
after if I can speak to Nosy and Lady Rain, and then I'll drop. Like that's when I want to drop.
Just you can come back up. Let me bring her back up. Okay, Reyes?
Okay.
Hold on, Selena. You can come up in a second. They really need to make more boxes.
All I was gonna ask is if we're coming to the conclusion that this is all about Shelby now. This is Shelby started everything. How did I get involved?
Oh,
To be
I can't.
on
I
my
don't know.
part, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna be straight up because you were basically riding with like you were with Shelby, so I assumed without even asking you
Jay,
if
when
you
was I
were.
with Shelby?
It just I would see you in his panels, so I figured you were a Shelby supporter and
When have I ever been in one of Shelby's panels?
not panels, but you were in his live, and that's my fault for not going and asking
It
you.
was him
So
assuming Nosy. So
yeah, I was assuming. So hey, you know, I really do apologize for assuming that. I should have came to you as a man and asked you straight up instead
but
of
also
just going
it
off of
goes
that.
with that. Yeah, you're right. It's like that guilty, but by association.
Why did you taking accountability for that, Jay? On the other hand, what if I was, in Shelby's lives and in his comments, which I have been on occasion, what does that have to do with any of you guys? Did I mention you guys when I was in his comment section or anything?
Not that I recall. Not that I recall.
I think more nosy was just like he's like, oh, you know how people can get where you're over there, so we're gonna assume that you're talking.
Oh, I just thought we were all adults, and I thought that we were able to go wherever we wanted to go.
I'm with
And
you.
and I was acting
I'm with
childish.
you.
Yeah, I was acting childish. I really was. I own that. You know what I'm saying? I was acting childish. I wasn't being the adult that I am. You know what I'm saying? That I claim to be. So that's why after everything, you know I did I did want to talk to you sooner or later, but I'm glad that we're here now. But yes, you know what? I was acting childish. Um, and I do need to grow up mentally. So like for that, I do apologize, and I am gonna work on stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like I don't need to feel like everybody is my ops just because they're over there chilling and hanging out. You know, because I really didn't see you say anything bad about me. So
he was just, I guess, because you were over there.
Yeah. The only thing I said about you, and this took months, as you know, for me to finally come out and say, was that I didn't like you. This was after TikTok Karma. This was after the Shelby list. This was after, the aggression towards women, Jay. And I had finally come out and said that. I don't care about your past. I don't care that you have a DV. That's not child abuse. You know what I'm saying? But that coupled up with aggression towards women and cussing women out, calling women names, it just rubbed me the wrong way. So I finally said, I don't like Jay. That was it. I didn't say anything about Gabby. I didn't say anything about Melissa. I didn't say anything about Tatted Bumblebee. I didn't say a single word about anyone aside from I don't like Jay.
yeah, and you have every right to to have your feelings the way you have every right to feel the way you felt. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not, but that's why I said like I need to grow up. You know what I'm saying? Mentally, especially mentally on this platform, because if I ever want to regardless of views, whatever, I still got I still come on here live every day. You know what I'm saying? So as somebody who comes on here live every day, they're regardless if I don't want children, like not children, I'm not gonna even say the word, but I'm saying if I don't want those individuals watching me lash out and act a fool, I do need to grow up. You know what I'm saying? I do need to stop doing stuff like that, and that's why what I'm saying. Like from this day forward, you have my word. I will. You might not like me now, hopefully, and within a few months, you know what I'm saying, you might at least take a liking to me because I did try to at least, you know what I'm saying,
I
change
really
up.
appreciate your, you being a man, taking that step and admitting, taking some accountability. I will say this, Jay, we learned this in elementary school. Everybody is not gonna like you. Everybody don't like me. If
Yeah,
we
yeah.
sit and we pick and fight every single person who don't like you or doesn't care for you, you're gonna be fighting for the rest of your life. We're too grown to give a damn. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
the way that this has bloomed and blossomed into different narratives and different lies, not you specifically, Jay. I'm just saying in all, is it was so disturbing to me, more so than it pissed me off. It was very disturbing to see a group of adults, like Nova just said, women, saying the things that they're saying because of a TikTok disagreement. An internet disagreement. That's all we're doing. No, we don't know anybody in person. None of us know each other. We're perfect strangers.
Yeah. No, I hear you. I hear you. I mean,
And Jay,
I really
hugely, I
don't
do
got.
appreciate you taking that accountability. Like it may not mean much to other people, but sorry to me and actually taking accountability for the things that you've said or done are huge. That means something to me.
I wish we could all just be in one
No,
room.
of course, of course, of course.
I appreciate that.
I don't smoke, but
Oh, and just
you
for
have
the
some drink?
record, I'm not trying to like same thing, but Jay did never go to prison for DV. I'm just saying.
Never came out of my mouth. The
No,
words
no, no.
I
I
used
know.
were
I know it
convicted.
never came out of your mouth. I know that it was told by a few people that he went to prison for DV. He never did.
And Jay, stand on business. Nobody got
And
him. You know what I'm
I'm
talking
just
about,
saying.
Jay?
No, Gabby,
yeah.
and honestly, I don't know if this made its way through the grapevine to you. I had offered more than one time to have a conversation with you, Jay's woman, because I feel like I shouldn't be arguing with a man. I got a man who can
And
handle that. But you as his woman, I felt this could have been nipped in the bud months ago. But when everybody's blocked and, lives are carried on while the person's blocked and nobody can defend themselves and nobody can come and
yeah.
speak, it just spirals out of control. And it gets worse when it doesn't have to be that way.
Don't get
This
it.
did not
Don't
have
get
to
it.
happen.
Yeah, like don't get it wrong. I mean, trust me. I would get on him and I'd be like, "Oh, you're upsetting me," or
Appreciate the
or you know what I mean?
roses.
Like I would, and he was just like, for a minute there, it was a little out of control. He was a little out of control, but he came back.
No, I was a lot out of control. Right?
Yeah, well,
I was a
you know
lot
what
out
I'm
of
saying? Out of control, where I was about to like punch him in the head. But I was like, stop. Like, don't say anything else to a woman. You don't understand what that makes you look like.
Yeah.
I love you, and I'm telling you for your own good. Like, don't do that. Because it's embarrassing. And you don't need to be,
That's
saying
really where I
anything.
was coming from. If this had been a bunch of women arguing back and forth on panels, doing what bitches do, hey, have at it. Everybody's grown. Everybody's got on big girl panties. But when, a man comes in and like I said, he's not one of the girls, it's a difference. Granted, a man is a man, but Jay, a grown straight man, and now Rhino, another grown straight man, it was a bad look. I'm just being
Rhino
real. I
did.
think I speak for a lot of other people.
Yes,
No
it
woman
does.
wants to see a grown man
Nah, you're
calling
right.
women names and being aggressive and da because a lot of us have went through situations where we were mentally, physically, verbally, whatever abused, and so that was just very triggering for me. And I think that what pissed me off the most was being silenced about it and the narrative carrying on that I just don't like Jay because he doesn't like me, and just all this weird shit when it's very simple. I can articulate my words well. I would have had no problem coming up and telling you, Jay, I don't like you because of X, Y, Z, and that would have been it. That would have been it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah,
Yeah,
you're right. You're
exactly.
right.
And I'm just so happy. It gives me so much joy in my heart that everybody is finally just, yeah.
I'm not gonna say everybody for me because I not one of those people who can flip the script and be buddy and cool.
No.
There are
I'm
a
just
few
Yeah,
saying,
yeah,
people.
yeah.
cordial.
I'm not even talking about you, Jay, and I'm not talking about Gabby, but there are a couple people from your camp who have lied on me to create this narrative, just told bold-faced lies on me to try to ruin my reputation on here. I don't know what the purpose was. Like I said, I'm not talking about you, Jay. But moving forward, it's still smoke with that particular person. For me.
I don't
Yeah,
know
no,
who
I
it
hear
is.
you. I hear
I'm
you.
not sure who it is, but you know, I mean, I love all my girls here. You know what I'm saying? And trust me, they're all trying to be better and do better. So,
And
I
maybe we can have, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying like it, there's been plenty of times where we have gone into like 2 hour conversations on not on here, but I'm saying on a private setting to where we have tried to like be like, you know what can we do to be better people? To be like, stop doing this and that. And we have tried. You know what I'm saying? Like, to be honest, there's been like a lot of stuff that could have been going on that hasn't been going on. And it's just been like, okay, I give it to the girls, you know, they're at least trying. So, you know, now that the whole situation with, because I'm not gonna lie, like I felt like that was a W for a lot of people the other day when Nova finally got up and spoke,
But that
and
shit was.
and I do feel like, you know what I'm saying, people can start to like fix that, you know what I'm saying, fix their situations. It ain't gonna be like in one day or 1 week or 1 month,
They said
it
but
takes
wrong.
time.
it's
It
gonna
takes
take a
time.
while. It's gonna take a while, you know what I mean? And that's what and the first step is to, you know, hey, if you were wrong, you were
Yeah,
wrong.
I was gonna
Like,
say first step for me is accountability. I have noticed
yeah.
between the last couple days on these lives, you know, there are a lot of apologies and wanting everybody wanting to be cool, but there's been very little accountability. There's
Right.
been very little accountability. Jay, you are the first person from your and Jacqueline from your guys' side who I've heard with genuine accountability for the wrongs that y'all have done.
Hey, let me get some
I heard
accountability
Rhino
right
too though.
there.
Remember because he was over there with Sloth and he
I
took
did not hear
accountability.
Rhino. I can't lie. I haven't heard him.
Let me get a little bit of accountability real quick, man. If I come in here and I come off as a ghetto ignorant dude or whatever, I pretty much am, you know what I'm saying? But I do apologize, like if I said anything to offend anybody. That's not what I'm trying to do. I ride with my people, you know, and I see they was going through some shit, so I'm like, man, I'm right here. I got your back, gang. You know what I mean? But at the same time, even when gang is not, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I take accountability for me, you know, like you said, you know, and then Rhino too, you know. But I take accountability for being an asshole, you know what I'm saying? I apologize to everybody. And yeah, like I just want everybody to really to just, you know, like people don't gotta, like I said, people don't gotta fuck with each other, but you know, like I seen it getting a little out of hand, you know, like on, you know, this person saying that about that person's kinfolk, that person saying that about that person's kinfolk, like, and then at the end of the day, they decided just to say, you know what, fuck you, we just gonna leave it alone, and that's even more like better, you know what I mean? Like people to not talk about each other at all. That's cool. I like that. That's cool, man. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, like I see what the girls told me they were gonna do, and then I see what my girls told me they were gonna do, and like everybody's doing it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's up. You know what I mean? Like that's what's up, bro.
I do feel like we're a little too grown to be giving out cookies for what we're supposed to do, but that is my opinion.
I want
If
some
that's
cookies.
what helps you guys in your group grow and flourish, more power to you. I just do believe that, like I said in the beginning, this should never went this far. I think a lot of it has to do with people, like I said in the chat, inserting themselves into situations that have absolutely nothing to do with them. And when the smoke is returned or when that person decides to respond, the narrative is painted that that person's bullying or
Yeah.
whatnot, you know, and we all, everybody on this panel knows that no one was bullied in this entire situation from either side. Everyone is just as guilty as doing to the next what they did to the first. Myself, I respond. I think everybody can account for me responding
Yeah. Hell
and
yeah.
not saying anything about any of you guys. Any
Yeah.
of you.
At the end of the day, everybody was launching missiles. You know what I mean?
I
Yeah.
definitely was.
Yeah.
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 I
ain't gonna lie.
do want to say something to Riaz. I'm not gonna apologize. I do want to say that she was not the only person meant to get cussed out like that. That was supposed to be divided across a couple of people. Those people were not there. They're not here now. So I do feel bad for giving Riaz the brunt of it. Again, I'm not apologizing, but she was not supposed to get the entire brunt. It was not meant for her alone.
Yeah, and you know what? Throughout these next few days, weeks, months, whatever, there's gonna be a lot of like, hey, you were wrong. And there's gonna be a lot of I'm sorries, and there's gonna be a lot of like, you know, you're
There's
gonna have to
going to be
just sit
apologies and
there.
there's going to be, you know,
Yeah, like for
and we
everybody,
do that a
for
lot. We
for
do that a
everybody,
lot.
yeah, for everybody that's watching, like, you know what? you're gonna have to sit there and take it. You know what I'm saying? You got, regardless, if anything, like if you was in the wrong, you were in the wrong, and you're gonna have to sit there and take it, whether it's your panel, whether you feel like you're not, you know what I'm saying, like whether you feel like you're you weren't in the wrong, whatever. Hey, you know what? What's clipped is clipped. You know what I'm saying? And if you know it's clipped, even at that, if you know you were in the wrong, just own up to it, man. Just own up to it, because it's not gonna get you anywhere by saying that you know, oh, I didn't do this or I didn't do that. Like, it is what it is. You know, I owe a lot of people on this panel, not just panel, but like this whole TikTok. Like, I owe a lot of people an apology.
Jay
And
saying.
That's real, bro.
yeah, so that's what it is. Like,
Hey, and
just
That's why I
regardless.
hosted that live, because I felt like a lot of times because sometimes we don't want to hear it. I know sometimes I don't even want to take accountability and hear it, but I felt like in that moment, all of us in one place needed to hear it. And sometimes that do take yelling and shouting. I know it's hard to hear, but I feel like sometimes once you get that yelling and shouting out, then we can actually do shit like this, where we listen to each other and feel like, you know what I'm saying? Because we're not listening to respond. You actually listening to that person to see how they felt and know that you're not going to repeat what you did before.
That's real.
Right.
And video don't lie, you know what I'm saying?
It don't. So when you say I didn't say that and they pull it up, it's right there. Me, I like to hear from people. The videos to me ain't shit. If I hurt your feelings or I said something to you that was disrespectful and you feel like you owed an apology, I'm just grown. I would rather you just tell me, and then if I feel like that, I apologize, or I tell you that I'm not going to, and we go our separate ways. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. But for Gabby, I did. I know everybody don't understand why, but I did. I owed her an apology for real. And that wasn't something I was gonna write you in a message, Gabby, because I'm one of those people. If the disrespect is loud and it's in front of people, I'm not gonna cower behind it and not do it in your face. Like, that's crazy.
Like a public.
I got you, AJ.
Yeah, as loud as the disrespect is as loud as the apology was. And that's what I told Jay the other time. Like, even if she don't accept it, like, I do owe your woman an apology, because I disrespected her, and I'm gonna say it out loud in front of everybody, not privately or none of that. No, because I said it on a public platform. So I need to, if I'm gonna apologize to her for real, it needs to be that same exact way.
Got it. And I appreciate that. And I so accepted it. Like I said,
block and mute these accounts that are coming in here? I'm sorry. I already know Shelby's people.
Yeah, that's Shelby's.
Shelby, you can come. I don't know if this
And
is
me
Jay
personally,
Leno,
I
but
know
you
that
can
everybody
come.
has an issue with Shelby. I don't want to make my piece at all about Shelby. This is about me and Jay and Gabby. By default, that's your man. Me and Jay finally got this conversation out the way. I hope that we're on a level playing field now, and and moving forward, you know how I move, so that you shouldn't have any. You're not gonna have any issues with me. I don't beef on here. I'm cool with literally everybody. It's very rare that I'm gonna have a beef with somebody on this app.
And it's hard being
I'm
cool with
over it. It's
everybody.
over for me too. I really appreciate you taking accountability and speaking to me like the adult I know you are, Jay.
Yes, man. Thanks.
Thank y'all for allowing us up here. I appreciate y'all.
Thank y'all for being
Have a
here.
good night.
We appreciate y'all.
And I'm sorry for calling y'all king and queen pictures ugly, because now that I'm really up here, they is kind of cool. Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh shit, that's
Hey,
real.
Cassie.
That's good, man.
That's what's up. That's what's
I
up.
like to see that, man. Pages
But
getting
see, okay,
turned.
so
I like my green
hold
picture.
on. Let me go.
Poison Ivy.
I feel that this is like a whole new chapter. You know, it was nice being one of the newest mods in the family to witness, you know, everybody apologizing and, you know, things getting taken care of. So.
Oh, can someone let Jackie up?
She has to wait till Jay get back. 'Cause
Who's denying it?
Oh,
Jay's on tea time.
it's because Jay, yeah.
Gotta wait till he get back.
I
Oh, it
forgot.
doesn't let me.
Jelly
let
said
her
she
up
prayed
if
on
she
it
won't
too.
see.
That's what's up, Jelly.
Hey, Jelly.
Welcome
No,
in,
we
everybody.
gotta wait for Jay to come back to bring up
Yeah.
Becky.
Well,
You gonna
now
come
we
up, Jelly?
play the Jeopardy music.
Babe, let Jackie up. What are you doing?
mean?
Hold on, that's who I was talking to. Hold on.
All I have to say is, out of all the shit that happened, me and Nova are innocent. You guys didn't take that joke? That wasn't funny?
Oh, shit.
No, I mean, it's-
Like, that wasn't
no,
funny?
but you know what? What's it called? It. My homeboy Alex just said something too. Like,
But
you know,
yeah.
he. I mean, yeah, she's an 18-year-old, bro. I understand that, and maybe we can get her back up here to talk to her because you know what? Like you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like everybody's an adult. You know what I'm saying? Like you're 18, you're an adult. You're on TikTok, you're doing adult stuff. You're an adult. You know what I'm saying? So, and I know you probably don't feel the same way, bro. But like it's like, and that's why I said I'll talk to you later. But you know, it's better that I just talk to you right now. Like,
Selena
and
wants to come up.
is Jada in here? Because I don't want to be talking about Jada. She's not in here.
I'm
Like,
still
I'll
waiting
just
to
wait.
see that clip.
We
Where's the
gotta
clip
dig it
at?
out. Oh, jeez.
Can you crop it and just send me the
I
pieces?
don't even have that one. Felicia has that one.
Felicia, where's the clip, girl?
Selena's was trying to come up.
As a matter of fact, hold on, I want to.
Selena.